Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Shiba, and today's video I'm going to be sharing with you guys some tips on how you can create online courses as an entrepreneur, or even if you're not an entrepreneur, you just want to create online courses. I'm going to be going through step by step how you can do that, and also show you from my own experience as well, because right now currently I'm also working on another course that I plan to put up on Udemy. If you haven't watched my Udemy video, I think you should definitely do that. I'm using Udemy as a passive income stream for myself to generate emergency funds for my business. So I'm currently working on another course, so I'm going to be taking you guys through the journey and just showing you guys some clips of how I'm going about the process, and also give you tips on how you can actually sell and market your courses. So first of all, why online courses? The only reason why I see online courses as something that is important for you to put out as an entrepreneur is the fact that it is a good passive income stream. You can create your course once. It only takes you like about almost say a month, depending on how lengthy the course is, or 2 months, depending on how lengthy the course is or the type of course you want to create, and also what your schedule is like as an entrepreneur. That will determine the period that you would spend on creating that course. And then once you're done creating that course and you put it up for sale, it continues to generate income for you. Maybe you just have to like sort of edit or update the course like maybe once in 6 months, or you may not even need to update the course at all, and it just continues to generate revenue sales for you as long as you market that particular course. So the first thing you want to know is, what exactly do you want to teach, right? You can teach anything that you know that you are good at. You don't even need to be an expert. What you know someone else may not know. It's a very, very known rule, and like if you know something and you're sure that what you know is correct, is fact, you can definitely teach someone else. So if you're going to create a course, you must know what exactly you want to create a course about. So I'm going to use an example of mine, the course that I'm working on right now, which is how to start and run a fashion brand. Now that is the title. Let's just say that's a rough title of the course. Okay, so I know that what I'm going to be teaching is how you can start a business, a fashion brand, and also run it. Okay, what are the things that you need to do, and how do you organize your systems? Everything that has to do with creating your collections, that is what will be involved in, basically creating this particular course on how to start a fashion brand. So what particular course do you want to create? What exactly do you want to teach on it? That's going to determine the title of your course and how you're going to structure your course. Next thing you want to do is plan the course into modules and topics. So you're going to divide your process of how to start and run a fashion business into huge chunks of information. So basically, let's say the first thing would be planning the business, the next thing would be setting up the business, and the third thing would be creating your collection. First thing would be marketing. Let's just say that is it, for example. So those are the 4 huge chunks of information. So you call those ones modules. So basically, when you upload your courses to the online platforms, wherever you want to sell your courses, it's kind of easier for your students to digest and break down the information once it's broken down into 4 modules. Now under each module, you're going to now create topics. So for planning your business, you obviously know that there are different ways to plan your business. You can do a business plan, you have a pitch deck, naming the business, different things, your research part. So all those parts, breaking down that writing of your planning your business, you're going to break it down into topics. Next thing would be to make your presentation slides. For you to make your presentation slides, you actually have to sort of flesh out the topic. So what I do is, after writing down my modules and my topics, I'll go into my Word documents and start typing out everything that I want to pour out from my mind or from my brain into my Word document of whatever that course is about. So everything that I want to teach, basically, I'll type them out in Word. Once I've done that in Word, it's easier for me to sort of picture how I'm going to say what I want to say in the course, and I'll be able to draft out my PowerPoint slides easily without any hassle. So once I'm done with my Word document, I'll take key points for each topic. Everything that I say in a particular topic, key points, I'll take them out and then make them into a presentation. A presentation file should not be so jam-packed because it's a presentation file. The idea is that it's supposed to guide you to explain what you want to teach, and also for the students to be able to easily follow along. That's what a presentation file slides are used for. So you're going to create a presentation slides. I usually use Canva because it's very easy. In the past, I used Adobe Illustrator, but then for you guys that are not really so much in the design line, you can use Canva. Canva has a lot of templates that you can pick from to use for your presentation slides. These presentation slides should definitely be on brand. So whatever your brand colors are, or your brand theme, your brand style, is what you're going to implement in your presentation slides. So even if you're picking a template, you have to pick something that kind of suits you as a person and suits your brand, because obviously you wouldn't just be creating a course like out of the blues. People will definitely have to know you. You have to have social proof and all. So meaning that you have to have a brand image. So you're going to use that in your presentation slides. So your presentation slides kind of fits and matches your brand. Canva is a very good opportunity. It's a very good platform that you can use. And you can definitely switch between using your laptop and your phone. I do that a lot because sometimes I'm not on my system, sometimes I'm on my system. And I can just easily switch to my phone if I need to quickly work on it. Now, beware that this may take some time depending on how busy you are as an entrepreneur. If you're not an entrepreneur and you're doing something else, maybe a 9 to 5, or you're a content creator or an influencer, it's also going to take some time because you also have other things you're doing. If you're someone that just does courses full time, you're a teacher, you're a lecturer, maybe in a school, and you just say, okay, I want to just add more income to my salary, then you can actually even transfer your notes that you use in school to your presentation slides for your online course. It works very fine. I have lecturers from my university who actually have YouTube channels that have topics videos that teach people what they actually teach in school. So it may take time. It depends on how fast you are as well, and basically the amount of things that you have to do as a person. But for me, I've created a course in the past, a fashion design course. I basically did a tutorial based course, and in that course I kind of actually did design a collection from start to finish. So it was quite lengthy, and it's 6 hours course in total. And it took me a whole full month to do it, right? But right now I'm working on a course that is not tutorial based, but then my workload as an entrepreneur has increased over the years. So now I've been working on this course for over 2 months. So depending on how fast you are or what you have going on, that's going to determine how long you spend on making this course. Now, after creating your presentation slides, the next thing you should do is record the courses. So what you're going to do is, as I'm filming this video right now, I'm talking to my camera, I'm lecturing you guys, I'm actually teaching you guys. Okay, the same thing you're going to do when you're creating your courses. You don't necessarily need to show your face. Depending on the platform you want to put it on, you maybe have to do an intro video where you show your face, or you can also use graphics if that's what suits you. But I prefer to show your face at least in one of the videos, the first video, so people can see, okay, this is the person that is teaching me and this is what this person looks like. They can also validate you all through social media and know that, okay, yes, what I'm paying for is actually what I want and actually what I would get. Do you understand? So your advert videos, all those things can carry your face. But for the rest of the course, you can basically just use your presentation slides. You can also use Canva to sort of present your slides. There's a present button on Canva where you click it and present your slides, and all you just have to do is screen record on your laptop and have a mic, and you basically talk to the mic and screen record on your system and teach. So basically teach as if you actually have students in front of you. That's how it is. Or if you want to use a face like me, then you basically set up a camera, set up your lights, your mic, and then you also teach. But then you also have to have your slides with you so that you can follow along as you're teaching. So basically that's the recording process. It can be difficult for someone who's not used to filming or recording, but then if you need any assistance, you can definitely send me a message on Instagram and I will definitely reply to you on basically some tips on where to get some gadgets if you don't have them and things like that. The next thing to do after recording is to edit. After recording, obviously you have to edit, because when you're especially when you're not doing live, it's kind of feels different. When you're presenting live, you're more cautious, and even if you make mistakes, it's gone in the past, you can't really do anything about it. But when you are recording, there's actually a lot of mistakes that would happen. As I'm recording this video, I know the amount of mistakes that I've made. I have to restate my statements over and over again. So that's why you need to edit stuff, sieve out things that you should not have said, or mistakes that you made, grammatical errors and things like that. So you basically edit your video. And after editing it, well, for editing, I use Adobe Premiere Pro to edit my videos. I'm very, very used to it. I'm very comfortable with it. I've been using it for over 5 years. Since my 200 level in school, should be close to 5 years. Yeah, and it's really, really nice. Though I'm not an expert at it, I've not really gone in depth into the software, but what I've been able to use works for me. You can also use mobile apps like InShot or VN for people that are not used to editing on their system. And if you are someone that is not really an editor, so you can basically just use something else that's easier to use. So yeah, those are my recommendations. As you're editing them, you have to edit them per topic, because you may actually record at a stretch, But then when you're editing it, don't just edit everything at a stretch. You're going to edit it and cut out each topic as separate files. So your first video would be your topic 1, your second video will be your topic 2, like that. That's how it is. And then always name the files, guys. Name them. I know what I'm saying, because if you don't name them, you have to be watching each and every one of them to know which topic they are. Because when you want to upload them, you actually have to upload them in order. So when you are editing, name the file, name it as the topic so you can easily locate them. So once you're done with all that, you package them into folders. You can put them into a zip file, upload them to Google Drive, please. I beg you, upload them to Google Drive, because if you lose them, you have to start all over again from the recording process, and that can be very, very, very annoying. So my advice for you is, once you have packaged them, make each folder to be your module. Inside each folder, you have your topics, that's topic 1, topic 2, topic 3 as videos, and then take all of them and put them into one folder and call it the name of the course. So you have name of the course, module, and topic, and then now make that into a zip file and upload it into Google Drive. Simple. Once you have done that, then you're done creating your course. So the next thing to do is to actually upload it into a platform that you can use to sort of get people to attend classes, and also in a way that when they receive those classes, they are not sending it to other people, especially if you want to use it to generate income, because you don't want one student to pay the course and then share it to like 50 people and they're all getting it for free. It's something that you're supposed to use to generate income, not give out for free. If it's a free course, which I actually feel like free courses should not be longer than an hour. I mean, why it's a free course, shouldn't be longer than an hour. So it's a paid course. You have to put it in a place where it is secured, and people who pay for it are the ones that have access to it. So platforms like Thinkific, Teachable, and Seller are very good platforms that you can use. But beware of Seller. You can only use Seller if you are paying on their subscription. So if you're going to use Seller, you have to be someone that actually has maybe a large audience and know that you're going to get constant students every month, because then you're going to be paying every month. So if you don't get students, you keep paying. That's basically, I use Thinkific. My course is on Thinkific, and if you pay for my course right now, you access it on Thinkific and you open an account. So it's only you that has access to that particular course when you pay. Another place is Teachable. Teachable is also not free. There's no free version for Teachable. So the same thing as well, you have to be paying monthly. But for Thinkific has a free version for the platform. But then for the free version, you won't be able to accept payment. So what I did was I created a payment link separate from Thinkific, and when people pay with that payment link, they get access to that my course on Thinkific. That's the link. So basically, automatically loads it for them. So that's what I did. Another place I would say you should put it for passive income stream would be Udemy. I have a video on my Udemy analytics so far, and basically reasons why I think you should put it on Udemy. Now Udemy has, I'll link it up in the card, by the way. Udemy has a system where they are in charge of your marketing, basically. So if you're someone that doesn't have so much of an audience, your Udemy can work for you. Udemy will do all the marketing and basically push the product, and then the app itself or the platform itself has an algorithm system already as well. So if you do your SEO properly, your course will actually show up in front of people who search for them, right? And also be aware that depending on how much of that particular course you're creating is in demand, would affect your sales. So right now in Nigeria, a lot of things in tech is what's going on. So if you are creating courses on coding, tech, UI, UX design, brand design, those type of courses will definitely do well, more than courses like maybe etiquettes or things like that, So beware of that. Another platform that I would say you can try is Skillshare. I'm planning on trying Skillshare, so when I do, I also do a video on it and let you guys know what it's like. But Skillshare is a little bit different from Udemy. Udemy, you basically make payment per student. So if a student pays for your course, that's when you make payments. But for Skillshare, you make payments based on minutes watched, because on Skillshare they do subscription based for their students. So you basically pay monthly and you have access to all the courses. That's how it is on Skillshare. So you have to just beware of that. Another one is Masterclass, but then I've not really done so much research on Masterclass, but you can do check that out as well. So those are the platforms that you can use to put your course out there so that people can pay for your course and consume the knowledge that you've shared. Okay, the last thing I want to mention now is just a little bit, just like the surface of marketing when it comes to you promoting your course by yourself. Now, like I said in the beginning, you having a brand image is actually very important when you're creating courses or creating anything online. You have to actually be branded, so you have to have your own brand style and everything, either as a business or as a person. So that's your business brand and your personal brand. So like once you have that, you'll be able to do your marketing quite easily. Obviously, you have to create an ad video. This is just a rundown of it. I'll probably do another video that's going in depth into how you can market your courses by yourself. So what you need basically is an ad video or an ad post. I prefer videos because videos are more convincing and kind of catches people's attention more than images, but you can use any of those two. Then you need a sales page. A sales page is the page where your customers land on after listening to your, I'll call it an ad pitch. So they basically get to the sales page, and on that sales page basically it's a journey. From beginning to end of that page is a journey. You're going to basically be convincing the person to pay for your course all the way down to when they actually pay for the course. There's so many things on sales pages, so I'm not going to go in depth into that. After the sales pages, they go straight to where they make payments for the course, and then go straight to where they will take the course. So that's basically the whole process of marketing and sales. Then you can also try to build a community around what you teach as a person. Let's say it's a personal brand. Like for me, I do business, I teach entrepreneurship, I share my experience as an entrepreneur. I basically teach from what I learned in my own journey. So that's my own brand image. That's my brand, and everything that I do online across social media is based on that. So I'm building a community around what I usually teach. So me creating a course and advertising to them would actually work. Okay. So yeah, so those are my tips on marketing and sales. Very short, precise, and I hope that's actually helped you guys. So I'll do more detailed videos on all this. So yeah, if you need help with creating your courses, you can definitely contact me. I can have a one-on-one 15-minute call with you for free. But if you need hands-on help all through the process, you can definitely pay for my consultation and I help you through all the process. And also for marketing and sales strategies, you can basically reach out to my brand design agency, Stereofix. We basically help businesses to strategize their brand, strategize their marketing, their sales, and also kind of do all the designs that they need to kind of put their brand image forward. So yeah, you can also do that as well. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.